Hey, welcome back guys to another update video. I'm glad you're all here watching this. It really means a lot. I hope everyone is doing well, and with this video I simply wish to address my YouTube channel in its entirety. I have been around for quite some time. It has been exactly 4 years as of November 3rd, 2019. I started this channel back in 2015 with high hopes that I'd become a successful YouTuber in some way. Now, with that said, everything seems to have gone according to plan, and it has never been a waste of energy because I know I have all of you backing me up. As we continue on this channel, I'd like to point out a couple things within this update, things I trust you'll all appreciate, and I must also say, things that are super important regarding myself. That way everyone is on the same page and you'll all know what to expect later on in the future. So here's what's happening with everything. So please pay close attention. Firstly, I'd like to point out that my channel itself has hit a huge wall. The last few years have been triumphant with the current videos that I've placed on the channel in the past, which you can obviously see on the channel now. 2019 feels different. There has been news on the channel, but that was like in the first half of 2019. Right now, it doesn't feel similar to what was going on back in 2018, and my motivation has been neither here nor there. Honestly, it takes all I have to try and get motivated to even make a video that actually matters, and thinking is always required for such things. I try to be on my toes for the most important information that tends to pop up every now and then. I'm not really a smart guy, but research is always mandatory in order to bring out a genuinely good video, as I'm sure most of you know. And that itself puts me on edge. I'm kind of nervous about such things all the time as a YouTuber. I'm not a professional YouTuber, but I try to do my best for you guys, and I guess that's what matters, right? I have to admit, I have been slacking a lot these days. I am very lazy, and to be fair, I am quite tired of saying the same thing over and over, the same routine, saying the same things. It gets repetitive. I've learned that I hate having to repeat myself after a certain point, and the videos that currently exist on my channel, I highly suggest you recap them so that you know what's fully going on with Bleach and other things. Videos on the channel can be anything I want them to be, just like the freedom you guys possess with your own channels and other YouTubers and so on and so forth. I've made a promise to certain individuals saying that I wouldn't be posting raw Bleach anime return videos. Surely most of you know where I'm going with this. In a sense, I was definitely building an awkward reputation for myself in the past, and I'm known now for what I've done. I've seen the feedback whenever I've requested it, and I'm quite shocked. Why am I shocked? Because you're all very kind to me. This whole community is something else. Like, I wouldn't be making these videos if it weren't for all of you. So shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. Some people out there see me as a clickbaiter. We've all done it. We move on. I'm tired of explaining myself. When I do things, I do it in the best interest of the community, and I have never ever put out fake information whenever I make these videos. I intend to put in a bit more effort next year for certain projects that I have planned. For now, I'm just taking it slow for the remainder of this year. Not much is changing, to be honest, but I'd like to remind you guys that my channel will always be diverse. Now, what do I mean by diverse? I mean that, as I said again, this channel will be anything I want it to be, and I don't want to really make a secondary channel for anything else. But here's the thing. Here's the most important thing, and that is you guys. I also want you guys to have things that you want to see here on this channel, and that is extremely important to me. So please throw out your ideas. I'm always listening to you guys, and I know I don't get certain things done when I am asked, but please ask anyway, and I will see what I can do. And usually I don't like promising things because I'm not very good with promises, but I will do my best to eventually respond as soon as I can, whenever I can, because life is holding me down and I do have responsibilities outside of YouTube. And that is another thing. Things are just, there's a huge shadow over me. Life is indeed calling my name, and I'm almost 25 years old. I do have responsibilities outside of YouTube, so things may not get done on time, so please understand this. YouTube is not really a part-time, full-time kind of job for me. It's just basically a hobby, and I love sharing news with you guys every time, every step of the way, and I'm making new friends as each day goes by. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Now, for the Bleach videos, I will always produce Bleach videos no matter what. Why would I stop now? We're just now getting to the juicy part. The 20th anniversary is still a bit far from now, but there's plenty of information we will be receiving over time regarding the series and the progress it continues to make every single time. I know you guys are waiting on more Bleach videos. Needless to say, they will be coming soon. We will be covering some things on, new information that we've gotten as of recent, and that will be soon. I'm not fully promising when, but that will be soon. Now, most of you know that I'm not a free speech kind of guy. I usually stutter a lot when I'm trying to make something. And, it's surprising how you're hearing me now and you're thinking, how is this possible? Well, I devote my time to scripting many of my videos. Most of them, like 95% of them, are scripted. Even the ones that are news updates, they are all scripted. I mean, I'm not really good at free speech, and I don't think I ever will be. I stick to scripts, and that's basically me sticking to who I am. That's how I feel. I just feel more comfortable doing scripts rather than just talking, and it doesn't really go anywhere. I mean, even this video right now you're listening to is scripted, and God, it's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. That's me. I'm the scripting kind of guy. Let me make this really clear. And yes, we're fully moving into the diversity topic now. My channel has mainly been Bleach based simply because the support and awareness is deeply needed. Okay, it's not a joke, and surprisingly, we're doing really well right now. There have been times where I've thrown out other different types of videos not related to Bleach, and I'd have to say that's pretty rare for myself. Bleach isn't the only series I have love for, and that's something I need you guys to understand as of this video. I love all sorts of mainstream anime series, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, etc., you name it. My reputation is only apparent for the Bleach information I hand out from time to time. I don't really stand out in other areas aside from that, even if I tried to. That has to change in some way, shape, or form. So what's changing? You guys know that reviews are not really my strong suit. I'm just the guy that delivers the good news whenever there is news to talk about briefly on Bleach. And usually some other things from time to time via the community tab. You guys know how it goes. Whatever you guys are watching on my channel that is not Bleach related, please pat yourselves on the back. I deeply appreciate your support. I really do. That really means a lot. That you're clicking the video that is not Bleach, and you're actually watching it from start to finish. Basically, what it all comes down to is personal interest, and my interest really goes a long way in terms of video games and animes. You'll be surprised, okay? And I'm not joking. You'd be surprised at how many things I love out there. I know you guys want more face cams for video games, and I will try to do that in my free time. Also, I want to start up Twitch. There will be a link in the description to my Twitch channel, I guess you could call it. Still working things out on that end. I'm trying to receive help in the best way possible to set all that up. But I am not running to Twitch right away. It's going to take some time to set all that up. So in the future, Twitch may be a thing for me. I'm still working out the kinks on that. Okay, donations. I'm not really scummy about that. I don't really ask for donations at all. So you guys do what you want to do. Like, I'm already running ads on most of my videos, so it's not really a concern for me. But food for thought, I have been thinking about children's donation streams, like hospitals and such. That's something that's in consideration for the future. I'm still thinking about that. And yes, normally I know that most of you guys want streams in general, just talking about regular things, or just basically me playing a game or something. I know you guys want more streams with me, and I mean, most of the time it's been Ace Bro doing the streams. And to the newcomers of the channel who do not know who Ace Bro is, he's basically a friend I know in real life. He's the analytics and stream manager of my channel. So please, I ask you to know the difference because he does make it known whenever he's streaming that it's him and it's not me. So please be sure to know who is streaming before saying anything else. But yeah, most of the time it's him streaming, and sometimes he'll post things on the channel directly, like the Death Stranding gameplay playthrough that's going on right now. As of this video, he's the one playing through that game. So I hope you'll be supportive and support him. He's a very good friend of mine. Known him for years. He is very trustworthy, and I do appreciate what he's doing. Now, most of the content I do have to address again will be randomized over the course of time. It could be anything, whatever I upload. It can be anything, a short music video per se, or a gameplay, or a random anime discussion. You name it. It could be anything. But this channel will always be based on anime and video games only. I don't intend to bring anything else onto the channel, and of course nothing political. For editing, I'm an okay editor here and there. You guys have seen my edits for videos in the past. I only usually edit seriously if there's something really, really good to talk about. So let's just keep it at that. In a nutshell, I will only edit when there is something extremely good, or if there's like a project that I've been working on for quite some time, there will be really good edits within. I'm capable of editing on my own, and I don't really need anybody holding my hand for that. So, and as the days go by, I do learn a couple things as I go, and I noticed that I have improved a great deal over these last 4 years. So that all of that has been me. There is something brand new on my channel which I really love now. Like, I love this idea that I've come up with, the Otaku Podcast, and I have made an official playlist for that. So far we have 2 episodes out so far as of this video. Episode 3 will be out soon, and we usually like to do these things weekly if we can. That's what we're aiming for, weekly. Me and the boys, we have just basically me and some guys. We are doing this podcast, and we're just trying to aim for a weekly session, just one session, talking about 1 or 2 topics in one single video. So that's a thing now, and that will carry on basically forever. So I hope you guys are enjoying those podcasts. So far, so good. And thank you to all who participate in this podcast, Otaku Podcast thing that I have going. It's really appreciated, guys. Thank you. And you guys, of course, you can suggest things, and I will try to look into them as soon as possible in my free time. It is not about me. It is mainly about you guys and what you'd like to see as well. So, and also, like, if you have any questions for me, please be sure to ask in the comments or ask me on social media. So please be sure to do that. Yes, social medias. The links to such things will be available in the description depending on what video you're on. So just keep that in mind. The links are also available on my banner, on my YouTube banner. You can go there. They'll be on the right-hand side on the banner in the corner there. You can see all of them. Facebook, that would be Bleach Soul Resurgence. And also DeviantArt, I go by Windy Echoes. And I also have Twitter, which I am mainly on. That's the one I really am constantly, frequently on. Everybody knows I'm on Twitter. I also have a link to my anime list of all the animes that I've watched. I do have an account on there. Also go by Windy Echoes on that. So please be sure to check it all out. I also have a Discord, which will be, there will be a link in the description to that as well. So I know many of you guys want to join the Discord, so please feel free. I'm not always on Discord. Heck, I'm rarely on there, but yeah, there's a lot of cool people on there, and I have a really great guy looking out for my Discord group server. His name is Braku Notch, and he is basically the administrator of the Discord server. Shout out to him, by the way. He's amazing. He's always been looking out for my channel and my Discord server, and he's just been amazing. So please pat yourself on the back, Braku. Thank you so much for being there and looking out for me. And one more thing, I also have an Instagram account if you want to check that out. I also go by Oh no, not Windy Echoes. I go by Orange Hogyoku on Instagram if you want to check that out. Obviously, there will be a link in the description. You can follow me on Instagram if you like. I post a lot of Bleach pictures and other stuff as well. So please be sure to follow me on all of this. Now, this is fairly important, and I do have to say this. I know that gameplays don't really stand out on my channel as opposed to the Bleach content, but video games have always been a huge part of my life, distracting me from reality. It's basically my escape. It's literally my gateway drug, you could say. And I just love sharing the experiences with you guys, and that's not about to change, okay? And one thing you need to understand is I'm not a professional YouTuber, so it doesn't really bother me that the video games don't really get a lot of views on the channel. It's just something I'd like to share, and whoever's watching, pat yourselves on the back. Again, if you are watching those videos and you know who you are, then respect to you, like absolute respect, like 100% of my respect goes to you. I deeply appreciate that. You have no idea how happy that makes me when some of you click those videos. I don't care how many of you are watching. It's just amazing to see people just enjoying the content. And that's what truly matters to me. I don't care about the amount of views. Which now brings me to the last thing I have to say. A few people have been telling me to upload my games on an entirely different channel in order to create raw traction on my current channel, mainly for anime discussions and so on, which I thought was a good idea. The way I see it, that'd be a complete waste of time. Honestly, I do have separate channels, which I will link in the description. I rarely use them, but I have at least 3 channels. One for AMVs, one for video games, which I do share with my family members, mainly my brothers. My channel will always be diverse, and I love sharing gameplays. For the games I do playthroughs on, I promise to try and be a bit more organized because I've started too many and I never really finished them. So, you know, as for separate games, I don't really do playthroughs on those. Yes, there is a huge difference when I say this. At times, there will be games where it will be literally just it will be a one-time thing, and then I'll literally move on to another game to share. End of story. So that about wraps it up for the situation of gaming on the channel, because I know it's been quite confusing, and I do hope that I've said this in the best way possible so that everyone is on the same page with every single thing that I've mentioned in this video so far. That basically wraps it up. And one last thing I do have to say is, do you guys want a new intro for 2020, or do you like that little blue intro that I always pull up for my videos? You know, with alternate music every single time. I have a feeling that you guys don't really want that to change, but the thing I might be changing is my banner. But you guys give me your thoughts on all of that. From the banner to the intro, the outros are definitely not changing at all. There will be alterations to the original outro that I now have, but you know, it is what it is. That basically wraps it up for the last update of 2019 regarding my channel itself. And if you guys have any questions for me, please be sure to ask. Always be sure to ask. Nothing is a stupid question. Just ask me. Don't be afraid. I'll do my best to respond. I'll try to read through everyone's comments because everyone here matters. That is what I stand by. So that's it. That's basically it for this channel update. Thank you so much for watching. If you have even watched this far, I want to thank you all so much. And there will be more content in the future, as always, regarding Bleach and other things. And the community tab is what I use a lot, so that will always be open as well for updates on many things. So that's basically it. And always remember that this is an anime and gaming channel, a place to have fun and a place to, you know, just relax, unwind. And, you know, I hope most of you are enjoying the content. And that is basically all I have to say. I'm going to turn this video off before I say something embarrassing. All right. That is it, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.